going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to love, especially if you're a Golden State Warriors fan. When talking about the Warriors this year, I'm gonna be honest, they're not as good as we expect them to be, and we simply want to see more. And with the Warriors being hit with so many rumors, some big injuries, and simply hearing so much things about what they plan on doing, Warrior fans are questioning, what's next? This video, we're going to be answering the question, what's next for the Warriors, and going into deep detail on what are things to expect. So if you're a big Warriors fan, a Dub Nation fan, you're gonna love this. But quickly before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to Easy Buckets. My name is Soom and I make basketball videos every single day, so be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. It would help out the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about the Warriors.
I don't know how much that means, man. I appreciate you for the acknowledgement. And obviously, when you get respect from people that have walked the same hallways and taken the same court and understand the ups and downs of what this league is about, and that respect means so much to me and my family, and I appreciate that. I'm happy to be able to represent everybody that's worn this uniform, you know, the guys that are in the rafters like yourself, and it's crazy. It's crazy to know what tonight meant. So I appreciate that, Mully, more than you know.
A big congratulations to Steph Curry on becoming the Warriors' all-time scoring leader. You definitely deserved it. This is 1000% gonna happen. Steph is gonna be a Hall of Famer and is gonna end his career as the greatest shooter of all time. The mark Stephen Curry left on the NBA is incredible, and I'm just so happy that right now he's being recognized for everything that he's done. He right now is arguably the best player in the NBA. But putting this amazing milestone aside, I want to talk about the Warriors this season and talk about things to expect when it comes to the near future. Despite Stephen Curry having an amazing season, the Warriors as a team isn't doing so well. As I'm making this video, they're ranked as the 9th seed in the West. They have a record of 27-28, and from the looks of it, the Warriors are going to be a team in the play-in tournament. There are literally so many reasons why this season they're struggling, and I'm gonna put this statement into a category of the Warriors, they can't catch a break. Whether it's dealing with COVID-19, whether it's dealing with Stephen Curry being injured, whether it's dealing with Draymond Green sitting out, Kelly Oubre's wrist, the Warriors were just hit with so many different things that made their season kind of fall downhill. So that's why I do argue that if the Warriors were fully healthy, they didn't get hit with so many different things, they simply might be in a different situation. But oh boy, the biggest news we just got is about James Wiseman. James Wiseman is gonna miss the rest of the season due to an injury. Shams Charania says this: Warriors say rookie center James Wiseman will officially miss the remainder of the season and return for the 2021 and 22 season after undergoing surgery on torn meniscus in right knee. This is definitely a big loss for the Warriors, as James Wiseman was supposed to be their project in his rookie season. With the Warriors already losing Marquise Chris and now James Wiseman, their only frontcourt player is literally Kevon Looney, and that's why I do believe when it comes to the next steps for the Warriors, they're gonna have to fill this position perfectly. For this video, I'm gonna be answering the question of what's next for the Warriors, talking to you guys about what steps I believe they must take in order for them to be successful within this season and of course next season as well. The first step is signing a perfect free agent, and I'm gonna say they need a front court player. If the Warriors want to make the playoffs this year and potentially win a playoff series, they're gonna need some size, and with them losing James Wiseman, they need a center that can be an all-around threat. And if I were to give a suggestion, I would say targeting somebody like Myers Leonard could be a good idea. He's a front court player that can also spread the floor and be a pretty good interior defender. There's a player like Jordan Bell still available. He's a former Warrior. There's players like Thon Maker. Maybe DeMarcus Cousins doesn't re-sign with the Clippers after his 10-day contract. The point that I'm trying to make is that the Warriors need a center, and I believe this is their first crucial step. From what it looks like, the Warriors do not want to tank this season. They don't want to use this prime Stephen Curry year and put it to waste. They're going to go full throttle for the NBA playoffs, and that's why I believe signing a good free agent at the center position is going to be very important. I'm going to say Myers Leonard is a great target. Target Myers Leonard. He was just waived by OKC. Then the next step I believe they should do is do whatever they can to develop Jordan Poole as their sixth man and their scorer off the bench. This year so far, Jordan Poole is surprising every Warrior fans out there. There are some games he put up amazing stat lines, and from the looks of it, he has a bright future in the NBA. He has a lot of potential. The Warriors already have a set starting lineup of Steph, Wiggins, Oubre, of course Draymond, and probably Kevon Looney, but getting Jordan Poole off the bench to maybe put up 15 points per game in a playoff series, it might help the Warriors' overall chances of winning a game. With Jordan Poole being the best player on the Warriors G League team, getting that experience to be a full-time sixth man, he's definitely one of the best sixth men in the NBA right now when it simply comes to stats. With Jordan Poole only being 21 years old, I see Jordan Poole and James Wiseman potentially being the future of this team. And then of course the next step is making the playoffs, winning the play-in tournament, and going as far as you can. I do believe with Stephen Curry being 33 this year, the Warriors should not waste this season, not tank. Try to do whatever they can to win. Let's say the Warriors ultimately get a chance to play the Suns or the Utah Jazz. I'm not too sure if the Warriors can win a 7-game series, but the point that I'm trying to say is try to do so. A big part of the Warriors' success has to be their locking in. Each individual player, Juan Anderson, Michael Mulder, of course Damian Lee, of course Jordan Poole, these guys off the bench have to be very important if the Warriors want to make a deep playoff run, and that's why for this next step, try to win, don't waste anything, learn from experience, and then of course next season, use this experience to be better. If I were to be honest though and give you my prediction, I do believe the Warriors are going to be one of the 8 teams that make the playoffs. They're going to win the play-in tournament, but I'm going to be realistic. I don't believe the Warriors can beat the Phoenix Suns or the Jazz in a 7-game series, but still, try and develop your players for next year. But now moving over to what's next for the Warriors, I believe in 2022, they're going to be one of the best teams in the NBA, of course. When Klay Thompson returns, focus a lot of your development into next season. Not only are the Warriors going to have Klay Thompson back, they're also going to have James Wiseman back from his injury, and they're also going to have a pretty good draft pick in this year's draft. They actually had the Wolves' first-round pick, and we all know this year the Wolves are one of the worst teams in the NBA, which means the Warriors could simply be heading into a lottery draft again. But there's another good news. The Warriors actually might be able to trade the lottery pick for maybe another star. We all know Dub Nation out there want to see players like Bradley Beal, maybe a Zach LaVine, maybe a DeMar DeRozan join Dub Nation. Some people are going crazy and saying LeBron James. I'm not sure. The point is, I believe this upcoming offseason, the Warriors have a lot of options. They have a lot of things they can do to simply make Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson a lot better. With so many NBA fans saying the Warriors are going to be one of the best teams next year, the Warriors are going to be a very popular free agent destination, which means Steph and Klay and Draymond might be getting some low-end free agency signings that could simply be a bang for the buck. The point that I'm trying to say is that I want the Warriors to use this season, their playoff experience, and simply carry it on to the next season where they actually have a good chance of winning it all with Steph and Klay both in their prime. I'm gonna say this right now, the Warriors are going to the conference finals in 2022 and potentially the NBA finals and winning it all. If you're a Dub Nation fan and you agree with me, smash that thumbs up button right now. But I do want to say this quickly, we just got a report a few days ago that the Warriors are going to be targeting Kawhi Leonard when it comes to this offseason. From what we know so far, Kawhi is going to be a UFA. He is currently on a player option contract that he probably will opt out of, and if that happens, the Warriors might have to do whatever they can to try to get Kawhi, because simply Klay, Steph, and Kawhi, that's unstoppable. And of course, Draymond is still there. I'm gonna be honest though, the only way to get Kawhi is definitely do a sign and trade, but knowing Bob Myers, he's a very good general manager. I wouldn't be surprised if something crazy happens. But yeah guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about the Warriors and answering the question to what's next. What's most important to me is what are your thoughts? What do you believe is the best steps the Warriors should take next when it comes to this season? Do you believe the Warriors are going to be amazing next year? Put your thoughts down in the comment section down below. But other than that, take it easy. God bless. And I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!